Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely well. Guys, in today's video, we are going to see different types of questions that are coming section wise in your IBM English spoken assessment. Okay, so make sure to watch the video till complete and by the end of this video, I have a DIY question. Make sure to attempt that too. So guys, before we directly jump on the video, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel as I regularly upload these kinds of helpful videos for all of you on daily basis on my channel. Also, there is a complete playlist on IBM Prep on my channel where you will find similar IBM spoken assessment videos. Okay, you can even watch those videos and practice well from those. Okay, so let's get started with the first question. So guys, let's look at this section. In this section, basically we will get the question based on story based. So here are some of the rules that we have to follow and we have to understand what types of questions that will come. First of all, a short story or audio clip will be played and you need to listen it carefully and then the answer questions. Then you have to answer the questions based on the story. This will basically test your listening, comprehension and spoken response. Okay. Now in this type of question, you do not have to write the answer. Basically you have to speak out the answer. So you can say that on these types of questions, you won't get anything written on your screen. Basically everything will be the audio will be played out and then your response you have to be speaking it. So let's go through the question first. So see guys, what I have done for now is for your better practice, I have hidden the text. Okay, I'm just going to say the text as of now and then I will be displaying you the text for your reference, but in your actual examination you won't be able to see your text. Okay, so let's I will go to the text first and then don't read the questions as of now. Once I'm done speaking the text or the paragraph, then you can speak out, you can attempt the answers. Okay, so the paragraph is: Rohan works in a software company in Bengaluru. Every morning he leaves his house at 8:30 a.m. and travels by bus. One Monday, due to heavy traffic, he reached the office late. That day he had an important meeting with his manager and a new project. Even though he was 20 minutes late, Rohan prepared well and presented his ideas clearly. His manager appreciated his hard work. Okay, so guys, this was the complete paragraph and now based on this you have to answer the questions. So I will not be showing you the paragraph also right now. First of all, let us attempt the questions and then finally, just for your reference purpose, I will be showcasing you the paragraph. But just remember one thing, that in your actual examination you will not be able to see your paragraph. Okay, so see guys, the first question is: where does Rohan work? Okay, so the answer for this should be, you have to speak the answer that Rohan works in a software company in Bengaluru. The complete answer should be something like this. Next question is: how does Rohan travel to the office? So the answer for this question will be, Rohan travels to the office by bus. Why was he late on Monday? The answer for this will be, he was late on Monday because of heavy traffic. So try to give complete sentences as the answer, okay, and not just one or two words. What was the meeting about? So the meeting was about a new project. How did the manager react to Rohan's presentation? So the answer of this should be, he appreciated Rohan's hard work. Okay, so I hope guys now you have got how you can attempt this section, and just for your reference I will now showcase you what was the paragraph and these are all the questions based on this so that you can prepare well. So now guys, in this example we have taken a large paragraph. Now we will see one more example in which we will be seeing comparatively smaller paragraph. Okay, and then we will attempt that. So now let's move on to the next question. So let's look at this question. This is also a similar pattern. I will be reading down a paragraph first of all and then we will be attempting the question. The paragraph is: Rahul participated in a singing competition at his college. He sang a Hindi song and the audience clapped loudly. Finally, he won the first prize. So guys, let's now attempt the questions. The first question is: what type of competition did Rahul participate in? The answer for this will be, Rahul participated in a singing competition. So guys, you have to answer in this full sentence manner. Just make sure that you answer in this way. Next question is: what language was the song? The correct answer is, the song was in Hindi language. Next question is: what was the result of the competition? So the correct answer for this will be, Rahul won the first prize. So you can say that. Okay. Now let's move on to the next section and let's see what type of questions comes into that section. So guys, let's now see section B type of question, which are based on conversation. So guys, the conversation will be played out in the form of audio in front of you. Okay, you have to listen to that conversation very carefully and then finally you have to attempt the question based on it. Okay, so let's attempt this. First of all, before attempting the questions, you have to understand that the audio will be played or the conversation will be played only once. So you have to be very careful. Okay, you have to be very careful in listening to the questions, or the not the questions but the conversation. So the conversation will be a dialogue between two people. Okay, and you need to answer the question related to that conversation. So let's I would highly recommend you that don't directly watch the content that is written on the screen, because if you are watching it, then you won't get the better practice. You have to listen to it. So I will be reading out the conversation right now. So Rahul says, good morning, can I get a ticket to Delhi please? Second person, clerk, he says, sure. Do you want a one way or a return ticket? Rahul says, return ticket please, how much will it cost? Clerk says, 1200 for the return ticket. Rahul says, okay. What is the next train? Clerk says, the next train is at 10:30 a.m. from platform 2. Rahul says, perfect, please give me the ticket. Clerk says, here you go, have a safe journey. Rahul, thank you very much. So guys, this was the basic whole conversation. This was basically a dialogue at a railway counter during a trip. Okay, so let's see the questions one by one. The first question is, where does this conversation take place? We have the four options as in a travel agency, at a railway ticket counter, inside the train, or option D is at an airport. Okay, option B, at a railway ticket counter. Okay, so the correct answer is option number B. Moving on to the next question. What type of tickets does Rahul buy? The options are one way ticket, option B return ticket, option C is flight ticket, and option D is platform ticket. So guys, the correct answer for this question will be option number B, which is a return ticket. Okay, so Rahul bought a return ticket, right? Next question is, what time is the next train? We have different times given to us, and guys, this is where it is very important. Okay, if you have not paid very much attention, or if you are not attentively listening to it, you might not even hear like what was the time, right? So you have to that is why I was saying you have to listen to it very attentively. So the correct answer for this question is option number C, which is 10:30 a.m. Moving on to the next question. On which platform is the train? We have different platform numbers, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. The correct answer is platform number 2. So the answer for this question will be platform 2. Moving on now to the next set of questions. So guys, let's now understand the next set of question, which is based on reading aloud. So basically what you have to do in this type of section is, you will be shown a sentence or a paragraph on screen. You must read it aloud clearly. Okay, and this will test your pronunciation and fluency. So there will not be any audio that will be playing. There will just be a sentence that will be given on the screen. You have to read it aloud from your side. You don't have to even type anything. So let's see different types of sentences I have taken here. I will be reading out. Okay, and I will also suggest you to pause the video and try reading it out. First sentence is, technology is changing the way we live, work and communicate in today's world. Sentence 2, effective teamwork required good communication, trust and respect among all members. When people share ideas openly, they are more likely to solve problems and achieve common goals. Sentence 3, sustainable development ensures that we meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. Now guys, you might not get all the sentences in one go to read. You will be getting one after the other, but just for practice I have taken all the 3 sentences in one go and read it out. But I hope you have understood what you have to attempt in this section. That was the main aim of this video. Let's now move on to the next section. Okay guys, so next section is practicing the sentences. So guys, let me tell you the rules of this section first of all, then we will be attempting the question. So you will be hearing a sentence through the audio and you have to repeat the exactly same sentence as it is spoken. Okay, so this is the question about. So guys, as of now you don't have any work on to see on the screen. I will be reading out these sentences for you, and you have to pause this video when I read out one sentence, and you have to speak the same sentence. Okay, so don't look at the screen because I will be reading out the sentences now. So sentence 1 is, the sun rises in the east every morning. Sentence 2 is, please submit your project before the deadline. Next sentence, she likes to read books in the library. So guys, before we move on to the next sentence, just understand this. This will be the sentence will be playing one by one. Okay, don't think that these sequence of sentences will be getting played. It is just that I have taken all the sentences in one go, but it will be question by question. Okay, so one sentence is one question you can say. Okay, so this was like easy level of pronunciation and easy easy sentences. Okay, which was like small sentences. Now is like medium level, okay, where the pronunciation is a little bit tough from the previous one. Okay, so the first sentence in the medium category is, our team is planning a trip to the mountains next week. And guys, it is very important that you speak when I say a sentence, okay, because sometimes what happens is you feel that, okay, I am able to hear the sentence very properly, but your pronunciation is not very good. So that is why it is very important that before attempting your examination, you practice speaking these sentences now. Okay. Okay. So the next sentence is, the new software update improves performance and security. The next sentence that we have is, he decided to join the company after the interview went well. Okay guys, so we have also covered the medium level sentences. Now are the challenging level sentences where the pronunciation can be a little bit tough and the sentences are also comparatively larger. Okay. Okay, the first sentence is, effective communication is the key to building strong relationships. Next sentence is, the manager emphasized the importance of teamwork and collaboration. Next sentence is, technology continues to evolve rapidly in the modern world. Next sentence is, the presentation was postponed due to technical difficulties. So guys, we have also attempted section B, and now let's move on to the next set of section. Okay guys, so let's understand and move on to the next section now. First of all, let's understand the instructions that we have for the next section. In this section, we need to fill the missing word. Okay. And what are the instructions for us? A sentence with a missing word will be played. You need to say or type the missing word. Okay. Test it will basically test your vocabulary plus context understanding. Now guys, let me tell you now itself that these types of questions can come in both forms. Okay. You will be having proper instructions before you attempt the section. Either you have to type the answer or you have to read it. Okay, that will be very clearly given to you. But both types of questions can be seen in the examination. So that is why I have written over here that either you have to say or type, but you will not get both the options. Don't think that you will get either one of the options, that either you can speak or type, you will have both the options. No, the question will be giving you only one option, that is either you have to say, then in that case for all the questions you have to say your answer, or it will give you the option to type. Okay, but both the facilities will not be there. Okay. And guys, mostly in these types of questions, grammar based questions will be there, but here I have also taken context understanding based question also. You will be understanding in a minute what does that mean. Basically, in those types of question, it will not just be some grammar based things that you need to fill in the blank. Based on the particular context of the sentence, you have to fill in the correct answer. Okay, why so? Because in the previous examinations, we have also seen that context based questions can also come. So for your better practice, I have taken all types of question. Okay, so the first question is, the sky is dash today. Okay, so the correct answer for this will be blue. The sky is blue today. Next is, she drinks a cup of dash every morning. So the correct answer for this can be coffee. Okay. The next question is, the train arrived at the dash on time. So the correct answer will be, the train arrived at the station on time. Now guys, the same types of question can come for the grammar ones also. For example, the question can be, the sky, okay, let me frame the question for you. The sky dash blue today. Okay, so in that case you need to fill the you need to correct the grammar, or you need to fill the correct thing in the sentence as per the grammar. Okay, so the correct answer for this will be, the sky is blue today. In the same case, in the same way, the second question can be, there will be a dash over here and the sentence will be something like, she drinks dash cup of coffee every morning. So you need to fill a cup of coffee, right? Next question can be, the train arrived dash the station on time. So you need to fill, the train arrived at the station on time. So I hope now you have got what type of question can be framed in this section, either based on the grammar or based on the context. Let's move on to the next set of question for the same section. First question is, hard work is the key to, the correct answer for this one will be success. Next is, he is studying computer dash at the university. So the correct answer will be, he is studying computer science. Next is, this teacher asked us to submit the dash by Monday. The correct answer will be assignment. Okay. So guys, I would suggest, I would say from my experience is that if it is grammar based, it will be comparatively very easier. And when it is context based, it can be a little bit tricky for some people, not for everyone, but for some. Moving on to the next one. The first one is, good communication skills are essential in the dash world. So the correct answer for this will be corporate world. Okay. Next is, the company introduced the new dash to improve efficiency. So the correct answer for this one can be either policy or strategy, some similar to these words can be used, okay, in this question. Next question is, climate change is one of the biggest dash of our time. So the correct answer is challenges. Climate change is one of the biggest challenges of our time. Next question is, the scientists presented her research at the international. The correct answer can be conference. Okay. So guys, I hope now you have understood what was this section and what type of questions are coming in this section. Now let's move on to the next section. Okay, so guys, let's move on to this next section now. Let's first understand the instructions, then we will attempt the question. This section is about sentence correction. You will hear or see a grammatically incorrect sentence and you must correct it and say it properly. This will basically test your grammar and spoken correction. So let's see the first type of questions. So guys, all the sentences that we are seeing on the screen right now have some errors in it, okay? And we have to correct the errors or find out the errors and correct the sentences. So the first sentence is, she go to school every day. So guys, the error is at this word, that is go. The correct answer will be, she goes to school every day. Let's attempt the next question. He don't like coffee. So the error is at this word, he don't. The correct one should be, he doesn't, okay? He doesn't like coffee. Next that we have is, I am playing cricket yesterday. So the correct one should be, I played, okay? It should not be I am playing, it should be I played, okay? Because past tense. So the correct answer should be, I played cricket yesterday. Next that we have is, these sentences, they was waiting for the bus. So the correct one answer for this one will be, they were waiting for the bus. Next sentence that we have is, this book are very interesting. So the correct answer will be, this book is, because it is a single book, so just one singular book is. Next we have is, we enjoyed the movie last night. So the correct answer will be, we enjoyed, okay? We enjoyed the movie last night. Moving on to the next questions. First one is, she is senior than me in the office. So the correct answer will be, she is senior to me, okay? It won't come then, it will be, she is senior to me. Next that we have is, he explained me the problem in detail. So the correct answer for this will be, he explained the problem to me in detail, okay? So the correction is at this part, he explained the problem to me in detail. Next one that we have is, one of my friend live in London. The correct answer for this will be, one of my friends lives, okay? So it will be friends and then lives in London. Next sentence that we have is, the manager along with his team are attending the meeting. The correct answer will be, the manager along with his team is attending the meeting, okay? Not are, it should be is attending the meeting. So guys, I hope how to attempt this question now you have clearly understood it. Let's now move on to the next section. Okay guys, so let's move on to this next section now and let's understand the instruction first of all, and then we will be attempting the section. The section is about speaking on a given topic. So in this type of question, you will be given a random topic, okay? And then like for example, the topic can be, how do you know about, sorry, not how, but do you know about India? So you have to speak something about India, okay, in this type of question. So in this way, like you will be given a different topic, okay, and you have to speak on that. Now, in order to prepare your points, you will be getting for some seconds, okay? In some cases, you get 30 seconds, in some you get 60 seconds, okay? And then you get some amount of time, like around 45 seconds to 60 seconds to speak, okay, on that particular topic. And you must structure your response with key points, example and clarity. You can even notice how I am going to attempt these questions now when I will be attempting it. And basically it will basically test your spoken fluency plus structure plus vocabulary. Let's see the different topics, okay? And we will see the sample answers also. See guys, the first question or the topic that we are going to take is, do you know about India? So guys, at this point, I would recommend you to pause the video. Don't look at the sample answer. Prepare your points and try to speak for like 60 seconds and see if you can do it or not, okay, in one go. Because it is very important, because when you will be attempting the examination and when you will be given a topic, at that time it might happen that you will not get any points and you will be totally blank. You don't know how can you prepare the points and all, right? And you can be totally blank at that time. So that is why I'm saying just prepare it now itself. Okay, so the sample answer for this can be, India is a country with rich history and culture. It is known for its diversity in languages, food and traditions. Economically, India is growing fast in IT, startups and manufacturing. Famous places in India includes like Taj Mahal and Jaipur. Personally, I admire India's unity in diversity. So guys, in this way you have to just note down the points, and based on those points you have to speak it in a paragraph way. Okay, let's see the next topic. Okay, we are going to attempt 4 topics for this question. Okay, the second topic is online education versus traditional education. The sample answer for this is: online education is flexible and allows the student to learn from anywhere. Traditional education provides face-to-face interaction and discipline. Online classes save time but sometimes lack personal connection. In my opinion, a mix of both is the best approach for students. Okay, so guys, again, I hope like you are getting what is the instructions for this. You just will be given few seconds to prepare for the content, and then you have to speak the content based on the topic. Okay, the topic next that we are going to have is importance of teamwork. Okay, so the sample answer for this is: teamwork is essential in school, office, and daily life. When people work together, they share ideas and solve problems faster. Good teamwork improves productivity and builds strong relationships. For example, in a company project, every team member's role matters. I believe teamwork is the key to success. Let's move on to the next topic, which is social media, a boon or bane. Okay. Okay, and guys, this type of topics are very common. Okay, where you have to share your opinion also. Okay, like for example, social media, boon or bane, because they will check. Okay, that what is your favor. Okay, and guys, don't worry that if you will say in favor of boon or if you say in favor of bane, your marks will get deducted or something. No, basically here the test is only for your vocabulary and your speaking skills. So don't worry, okay, about the topic or something that you are speaking. Okay. Okay, the sample answer for this is: social media connects people instantly across the world. It helps in communication, education, and spreading awareness, but it can also be addictive and spread misinformation. We should use it wisely and limit our screen time. Okay, so guys, this was the topic 4. Now guys, before we move on, I just have few tips for this section. Okay, so guys, you should think in a structure format, like first of all about the introduction of the topic, then 2-3 points about the topic, then some example, and finally the conclusion. Okay, so this should be your flow of speaking. And don't memorize, just prepare your flow in mind, because some students I have seen what they do is they try to write the entire paragraph, and it is totally impossible to write within just such short duration. So noting down the points is the best approach. Okay, and guys, you should speak at a normal pace, not too fast, otherwise you will be short of time. Okay, you will just end up speaking the entire sentence within just 10 seconds only, and you will have a lot more time left. Okay, and you should not be speaking very fast also, otherwise the vocabulary or the pronunciation clarity will not come. Use connectors like the words firstly, secondly, however, in conclusion, these types of words. Okay, and even if you don't know much, say general points confidently. That is what I told you. Topic is not important, your pronunciation and clarity of speaking is what matters here. So guys, so far we have practiced a lot of question. Now is the time for a DIY question. DIY as in do it yourself question. I will not be telling you the answer of these questions. You need to attempt this question and write down the answers in the comment section. I will be replying to your comments if your answer was correct or not. Now guys, the first question for your DIY is: she dash reading books in her free time. And second question is: correct this sentence, they was going to park yesterday. Okay, so guys, so far if you have watched the video till here, make sure that you attempt these questions and write down the answer in the comment section. So guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you do, please give it a like. If you have any more doubts, please drop them in the comment section. You can also join me on Telegram and follow me on Instagram as well. You can ask your queries over Instagram DM too. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss on any of the important updates or notification whenever I upload a new video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching the video.